Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I'm Damien Farr, and tonight we're talking about a movie, True Grit, where I kind of have the Matt Damon like mustache. I don't know what you call this, flavor saver. I don't know what you want to call it. So we're talking about True Grit. I know what you're thinking, Damien. Why are we talking about True Grit? Well, I just rewatched it. When I say I just rewatched it, I rewatched it last night because I bought the Steelbook version of it, and for like $8, something like that. And oh, this movie is so good. I watched it once before, but never again. And then I read the book, and the book is also amazing. Funny story. I'm nuts. Let's just say that. So the funny story is, I was at a Goodwill where I bought this book. And I was at a Goodwill, and I was sitting there minding my own business, you know, looking through books or something. And a Haley Steinfeld song came on, and I'm like, that's weird. You don't normally hear her songs in Goodwills. All right, whatever. And then I saw this, and I'm like, it's Destiny. I gotta get the book. There's a little bit more Destiny than that. I'm gonna marry your pants off, but that's not important. That's just the part. That's just funny. So I thought it was like, oh, that's kind of weird. So I felt that we should talk about True Grit. And I know what you're thinking also. What about the original True Grit? I have not seen the original True Grit. I actually just bought it with the Steelbook, though, so eventually I do plan on watching it and reviewing it and comparing them, probably. We'll see when I get there. This one also has a back image of Jeff Bridges, but it's not really worth taking off the back thing, so I just left it on there. Let's talk about some basic info, though. It's directed by Joel and Ethan Coen, screenplay by Joel and Ethan Coen, based on True Grit by Charles Portis. Right here, the book. So, let's talk about the cast, because this is where it is made. So, you got Jeff Bridges as Deputy U.S. Marshal Rooster Cogburn. And Jeff Bridges is so good. I just want to say, you know, I say this a lot about actors and actresses, but Jeff Bridges is just so good. Like, just to put into perspective, he played The Big Lebowski, which is one of my favorite movies. True Grit, which has now become one of my favorite movies. Tron Legacy, 3 completely different roles, 3 completely different characters, and then also throw in, he also was in Iron Man 1 as the main bad guy. In each movie, he looked pretty different too, which is nuts to think. He still had Jeff Bridges look, but you know what I mean, he looked different. So, I was like, that's cool. Then we got Haley Steinfeld in her film debut as Maddie Ross. Don't get weird. Future wife, but it's a little weird to think of that when I'm watching this movie. And I don't think of that because this movie's just so good, I forget she's in the movie, as weird as that sounds. Then you got Matt Damon as Texas Ranger LaBeouf. And then Josh Brolin as Tom Chaney. Both of them are great. I think, I'm surprised, honestly, we're going to talk about in a little bit about the nominations this movie got and how it didn't win stuff. We'll talk about that in just a second. Basic plot, though. A girl's father is killed, and she'd like to take care of the killer. So, pretty much Maddie and Rooster Cogburn go on the hunt to find Thomas Chaney, and LaBeouf shows up, and pretty much they're all going for Tom Chaney, and that's the best way to describe it. It's a simple story, but really effective. So, I just want to point that out. If you've not seen this movie, go see it. Let's talk about the awards nominations that this got. Best Picture. These are nominations, once again. Best Picture, Best Director. It nominated for Best Actor at the Academy Awards for Bridges. And Outstanding Male Actor Leading Role Screen Actors Guild Awards. Cool. Best Supporting Actress for Haley Steinfeld. Outstanding Female Actor Supporting Role, Screen Actors Guild. I do want to point out, though, I find it weird that Best Supporting Actor did not happen for either Matt Damon or Josh Brolin. I think both of them kind of deserved a nomination. I get that there was a lot of movies at the Oscars that year, but personally, with this being quickly becoming one of my favorite movies of all time, I'm not a Western guy, is the big thing to point out. So the fact that I really like this movie, and it's not because Haley Steinfeld's in it, I just think it is a great movie overall. I'd say it's one of the best Westerns ever made. And if you have a problem with that, tell me what your favorite Western is in the comments below. So, Have you seen True Grit? Tell me in the comments below. Rank your favorite westerns. True Grit. Red Dead Redemption. Does Red Dead Redemption count? It's a movie. It's not a movie, but whatever. Tell me your favorite westerns in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.